Every World Cup attracts attention from all over the world. After all, soccer is known as the world's #1 sport. So how is a soccer ball made? Do you know? The first step is to print the desired design on the outer layer of synthetic leather. But when the printing is finished, a large sheet is cut out, and a layer of glue is applied to the back of the sheet to bind it together. The glue is hung up to dry. The inside of a soccer ball is made of rubber or latex. The sheet is perforated and folded into a mold. The liner is then pressed into the mold. Then, the insert is inflated by attaching an air nozzle. The insert is placed in the mold again to set the shape. After the round liner has been produced, a layer of fiber yarn is wrapped around the surface. After wrapping, the surface is brushed with a layer of glue. A piece of thick rubberized leather is placed on a platform. The shearing machine cuts the leather into pentagons of the same shape and stacks them neatly together. The printed outer leather of the soccer ball is also put into the machine and cut into the same size pentagons. Glue is applied to the edges of the neatly stacked leathers. Each piece is labeled with a printed outer layer of leather and then placed into a fixed shape mold. The two layers of leather are firmly bonded together by pressure. The glue is reapplied to each edge of the leather and the shape of the entire pattern. Inside the mold, pentagonal pieces of leather are assembled to form a complete soccer ball. A typical soccer ball is made up of 32 pieces. Half of the pieces are put together and then transferred into the mold heater. The inner part of the soccer ball is placed inside. The leather pieces are pressed together manually to create a better fit between them. The mold closes to allow the two hemispheres to be glued together by the glue around the edges. The inner liner and the outer leather are also glued together by the glue on the surface of the liner. The mold is opened and the soccer is inflated. The ball is put back into the mold and pressed again. This process eliminates the need for threaded seams, less friction area, and less resistance when playing. It is the mainstream soccer ball production process nowadays. In order to play a good soccer game, in addition to the high level of skill of the players, high-quality turf is also important. Let's take a look at how a standard soccer field is built. First of all, the field will be leveled. This is the basis for laying the grass. Every other section of the field will be dug out and drained, and a drainage system is put in place to prevent water from accumulating on the grass when it rains or is watered, and backfill it with gravel to keep it level. A layer of gravel is also placed over the entire site and covered with a layer of sand and soil mixed with the root layer soil. The artificial turf mix can then be placed on top. A mixture of cork and sand is sprinkled on top of the turf. Finally, the grass seeds are sprinkled on top. After watering, the excess water will run off through the drainage system. The seeds will take root and grow new grass. After a lot of mowing and maintenance, it's ready to play.